The heavily pregnant Duchess of Sussex would love to have a baby girl to channel her passion for fashion, psychic Richard Wynne said. Mr. Wynne, one of the favorite psychics of A-listers in Los Angeles, opened up on a conversation on motherhood he said he had with Meghan just months before she met Prince Harry. The 37-year-old former actress headed to the psychic during the spring of 2016 when she was still dating chef Corey Vitiello, Mr. Wynne claimed. The 73-year-old psychic told The Sun on Sunday she loved children and told me she wanted lots. She wanted a little girl, one she could dress up, because she's a real fashionista. She's very domesticated, she said she loved to cook, and she's very nurturing. Read more. Meghan Markle has Harry feeling incredibly protective because of Princess Diana's death. She came across as a real homebody. Meghan is a Leo, so a lioness. She will be a very protective mum, and I'm not sure she will want her children in the spotlight, which might be tricky. I also think adoption is something she would consider. That's exactly the kind of big-hearted thing she would do. The nurturing nature of the Duchess goes hand in hand with the fact she showed no interest in pursuing a career in Hollywood but preferred cooking, the psychic said. Mr. Wynne said, "I see so many driven, ambitious actresses in my job and in this town, but Meghan just wasn't like that. And that really impressed me. I mentioned the possibility of her doing movies and Hollywood, but it wasn't her thing. She had no interest. Instead, she used to talk about food lots and how she loved to cook. She told me she wanted to do a cooking show on the Food Network." During their $500-hour sessions, Meghan also spoke about her love life. Mr. Wynne claims Meghan believed Chef Vitiello would eventually ask for her hand, and during their last session she told the psychic she was going out looking for a wedding dress. But the pair broke up a couple of months later, as she told the psychic herself. Mr. Wynne said, "A few months later I got a lovely email from her and a message, something to the effect that she and Corey were over. It had little hearts all over it, so maybe she had met her prince by then. I never predicted she was going to be with Harry, so I don't want to be credited with that, but I did tell her I could see her in London, and she told me she loved the British people and loved London." Mr. Wynne's readings with Meghan involved psychometry, a practice which sees the psychic making associations between a token and a person. "Meghan is a very spiritual person with a wonderful energy about her. I used to hold a bracelet and her phone. She loved me to hold her phone, to read her energy, and we just talked. There was a real rapport.